Relationship advice. So when I first met my man, I was like, this is the one that I want to be for the rest of my life. This is the one that God put in front of my face, and I did not even want to talk to him. I didn't even want to acknowledge. I saw him for 1 second, and I did not want to look at him anymore because I'm like, that is the most beautiful man that I've ever seen. And second, he is not gonna ever think I'm pretty. He's never gonna be into me. That's how head over heels that I put in, because it was just like when I saw him, it was light. It wasn't even him, it was light. And then we got to know each other, like the third day of class in high school. And from there, history started. But obviously, the waters were tested because every single time you go into a relationship, you're gonna have to see the bad parts, the real parts, the parts of change. And change is beautiful. Change is good, but sometimes change could be awkward because both people are changing and you don't know how to deal with it because you're still dealing with yourself. In order for you to really see yourself, you need to accept your past. You need to accept being different, or you being weird, or we're not all the same. Every person is authentic in their own way. And when you get in a relationship, obviously you hide yourself because you don't really think that person deserves you. You need to love yourself so much. You need to be obsessed with yourself, because when you go in a relationship, you're like, to be honest, I love everything about me, where I'm going to pick a man who loves everything about me the way I do. There's so many men and women out there in the world. What makes you think there won't be a person that's perfectly for you? A person that loves all your flaws, all your cheeks, all everything about you that makes you. Because if you're trying to be a perfect person, that doesn't make you. That makes you a clone. You see, what's perfect? An AI. There's actually AI relationships out there. That's not you. You get to be an actual person. I know there are some people out there who, when you're growing beautifully in your most authentic self, the sun is shining on you, you're doing amazing in school and your job, you're improving, anything that you like, it's doing so good. But if you have a relationship, a person that's jealous of you, a person that's, when you're talking good about yourself, they kind of get mad or they kind of get upset, they're not for you. If you have one life, tomorrow isn't promised. You need to spend every single day as if it's your last day, because you just need to be appreciative of you, okay? And then you'll start to see, damn, like, I really need to see who is out there good for me. Because if you love yourself, you don't want to be around someone who sucks your energy, who is jealous of you. You want to be with someone who encourages you. Imagine how happy you would be in that relationship. Imagine how blessed and amazing you will be, thanking God, the universe. You'll be thanking you. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for just breathing today, for getting up out of bed. It's hard sometimes to keep on going. And imagine life is so much harder when you have someone who's jealous of you, who doesn't really love you, who just takes from you. If you like to play games, you're a person who gets bored just because if it's so healthy and loving, that means you have not had enough time to focus on your goal, focus on
Never
improving.
stop grinding.
You're living in survival emotion. And what survival emotion does is you're in lack. Lack is you feel like you can't have money. You feel like you can't have anyone that you want, all the houses, all the businesses that you want. Second, you cheat. Second, you lie. Second, you get angry for the tiniest things. You're in survival emotion. And of course, your relationship isn't good. Of course, all the relationships that you have, you feel like you're being backstabbed and you're being lied to. Now, let me tell you, you get your dream car, you get your dream house, you get your person. They're never happy. They're always finding an escape to something. That's why people lie. That's why people cheat. That's why people do those things, because they're never happy inside within. They always need to find a distraction from their loneliness and sadness for themselves. If you remove fear and change it to kindness, gratitude, love, appreciation, your immune system improves by 50%. You can change your physiology. Literally, you can change your cells, shift your vibrational frequency, and even help to protect you against any disease. You don't need no damn drug, no damn doctor to see what's wrong with you. You need your heart, and all you need is your brain. Wow, imagine how powerful the human body is. Being together is a choice, not a forced establishment. If you are with someone and you feel like it's forced, or some women and some men are stuck in relationships because they need money, baby, you're acting lack of money. You're acting like you can't get If there are billionaires out there, if there are other people with money having the best experiences ever, what makes you think you can experience that? You are as special as any other person that has authority to own something or be someone. If another person can do it, what makes you think you can? You're human. They're human. They're not some alien. They're no god. They're just a human being just like you. None of us are special. None of us. And if a person's out there treating you like you're some second hand, like you're not more special than them, delusion. They're delusional. But guess what? You can be as delusional too. I can have everything. I can be anything I want. You can have the best relationship ever. Don't ever put yourself down. If anything, they're your biggest enemy. Thank you for the enemies, because enemies make you strong. Thank you for the jealousy. Thank you for the hatred. Because if there was no hatred, there was no jealousy, there was no competition, you would not learn to love yourself incredibly and be your most authentic self. Okay? Universe. What is in you? In universe, it's you. You. It's your world. It's your perspective on everything. Don't ever be jealous or insecure. That's not pretty, or that's not handsome. What makes you, wow, this road is amazing. Wow, this meal, I love it. Wow, I love my shower. Look at the sun, look at the moon. It's beautiful. Is when you just enjoy yourself breathing. Is when you just enjoy this life. And that's a type of knowledge that other people lack. They also lack money, mindset, they lack in love, and they lack in knowledge. If you don't know how to love, or you don't know how to show gratitude, or even love yourself, educate yourself, because there is knowledge out there. Where I am now, I won't trade it for anything. This is the man that I will have my future with. Because now that I'm so confident in me, I'm confident in our relationship. There's no doubt, there's no insecurity, because why should I when I already know the universe is on my side? The exact moment when you feel gratitude, your healing begins. The moment you feel worthy and abundant, you're regenerating wealth. The moment that you feel empowered, you're moving towards success. The moment you feel in love with life, you're in awe. You feel in love with you, you will meet your equal. And that was Emily Ferrotho.